Glad Tidings now for 28 years. So, funny story. We found, when we came, of course, we didn't know a lot of people. We were wondering where we're going to, church we're going to belong to and all that. So, we picked up Yellow Pages and found a church. Actually, we visited a church in Washington Street in Quincy, and we went there. He didn't do it for us. So the following Sunday, we kept going down the list, and we saw GT Glad Tidings Church, and one at 158.
Well, first of all, we firmly believe that our coming to Glad Tidings was not an accident. God calls you to a place, and we believe that until God tells you to leave, you have no business leaving. So that's one. But Glad Tidings has been a wonderful family for us. We loved the diversity of the church. At some point, there were like 30 different nationalities at Glad Tidings Church. The pastors have always been people who welcomed everybody, regardless of where you came from, the color of your skin. They didn't care. As long as you profess Jesus, they love you.
We were there 26 years ago.
Yeah.
We were honored to have Pastor Greg officiate our wedding. And beautiful, beautiful time. Yes, beautiful love story.
It was wonderful, but I remember almost having a heart attack because she was so late. I thought she wasn't going to show up. And Pastor Greg was teasing me and telling me, to calm down. She was going to be there. We were all ready for her, waiting, and finally the limousine shows up with her and her people, and it was a wonderful time. Yes, got 3 wonderful kids at GT, all baptized, all serving the Lord now at GT. They're all grown now, so that's a wonderful thing for us.
Yeah. The day Michael was dedicated, there was a prophecy. That he's gonna serve
the Lord.
Yeah. So I've always had that at the back of my mind, praying earnestly that comes to pass. And look at him today. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I don't know how people go through marriage without Christ. It's just so important that you're rooted in Christ. We believe that the hierarchy is God, is family, then the church, and we've always respected that. You were talking about when we used to have the marriage classes with Sharon and Dave.
Yes.
Those two are hilarious. They're wonderful.
Very funny couple, yes.
Yeah. Dave Lobo said something that I'll never forget. He said, if you ever have to fight naked. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I always remember that.
Yeah. Not everybody know this, but Michael had a twin brother. I was pregnant with twins with Michael, and it was a very difficult and tough pregnancy. The church rallied around me and Doc, and praying and fasting because there were complications. Eventually it was only Michael that we had, but the support we got from the church is out of this world. You can tell that it was their problem. It was not just NJ and Docs. No, it was their child. These children, we're going to pray them out of, they're going to be delivered and they will be well. Eventually we had one, but the support we had from the church, I will never forget it. Love is a beautiful thing. And the first thing that comes to mind is making sure you're rooted in Christ, knowing that marriage is actually, instituted by Christ, and you are there, you're going to make it work. Yeah. So, and respect, communication, the list is on and on. Yes.
And the book of Ephesians is really a blueprint for marriage. It talks about, the man says, love your wife as Christ loved the church and laid down his life for it. And, for women, honor and respect your husband. I think, delve into the scriptures together and understanding what God has said about marriage, you can't go wrong. I love you. Love you more than life itself.
And I love you too. Yeah, thanks for being the head of the family and, loving me and the children with every fiber in you. I know that you're transparent that way. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for making this a home.
Oh, thank you.
It would have been an empty house. You made it a home.
Oh, thank you.
100 years. So wonderful to be a part of this milestone.
Yes.
We celebrated our silver jubilee.
Yes.
And glad that this is celebrating a centenary.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful thing. So GT, keep doing what you're doing for another 100 years.
Yes.
It's so good to be a part of that. And so grateful to all the people who served at Glad Tidings Church. Our pastors, the people I served on the deacon board with, everybody who comes to GT. Congratulations, Glad Tidings.
Thank you.